It's that time once again for the Central Crown. How you doing, Richard? How's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just been working.
Yep, same here. Working, trying to find a place to live. As you can tell, half my stuff's all down.
Hey, I
Um,
tried to be slick tonight, man. I worked today, and the the closing cook called out,
oh
and
wow.
they're like, "We need help." I said, "I'll work a double if you let me off. If I could be off tomorrow." They said, "No, we need you more tomorrow." Fuck.
Ah, dang, that's crazy.
Because I worked an extra day Wednesday. So if I were, so at the end of my shift today, I was at 33 hours. So if
Oh
I
wow.
worked tonight,
Uh huh.
so I could either work, because they won't let you get overtime. Not,
Did they?
especially not 8 hours.
Does it automatically? Do they automatically sign you out, or do you have to sign yourself out on like the register or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why can't you like? So what we used to do back, I mean, it's equivalent to we used to have punch cards. So I'm dating myself. Everybody knows I'm dating myself when I say we used to have punch card. We were like click,
I remember those.
yeah.
You weren't that
So
old.
what we do is we'd clock it. We'd clock in like 5 minutes too, right? Click. And then when we left for the day, we'd clock out 5 minutes late. That's 10 minutes, right? So 10 minutes times 5 days get you almost an hour of overtime. You do that 2 weeks in a row, you've got 2 hours of overtime on your checks. So
Right.
eventually they got smart and they realized that we were getting a little extra overtime, and they started saying, okay, well you can't clock in. If you clock in anything up to 15 minutes after, it still counts on the hour. So we were like, all right, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I tried, man. I
Yeah.
tried.
All right. Well, let's talk about that Padre series. Pretty good series. We played well, 2 of 3. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're the best team in baseball record wise.
Yeah.
Um, so, I mean, I like what we're doing. Um,
Yep. I do too. I do too. Like we took 3 from the Padres. I mean, we shut them out 6-0 on a masterpiece of pitching by Jack Flaherty, or no, Reese Olson. I'm sorry, Reese Olson, who had a really good game that
oh,
day.
dude, he looked really. That's the thing about him, man. You can't question that guy's talent. The
Yep.
talent's there, Chris. He has top of the rotation stuff.
Yep.
It's control with him. That's his thing. You know, the control, the pitches. I mean, I'm sorry, the talent, the pitch, the stuff. That is unquestionable.
Yeah.
When he's on, I'm not going to go out there and say he's a top 5 pitcher,
Yeah.
but he's a number 1 and number 2 easily. But with him, it's just control. Like that was a beautiful game. Stayed ahead of hitters. Did everything he was supposed to.
Look look at look at our ERAs for our team. Look at that. How can you not like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean he's got the worst ERA out of them all.
I know, and he's in a 3-2. 3-2 is still above average in the league.
Oh yeah, if you're below 4, I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Look at those ERAs. That's freaking crazy. That is
Uh,
freaking crazy.
Look at Casey Mize.
I know.
You know, and hell, even Scooble. I'm not saying he's been I don't know. It's hard to say. He just hasn't really gotten a form yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I expected this, and he's still pitching well, very good.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
But he's good. He might be a guy that's just going to take a little bit. I mean, you're coming off the best season, you've ever had, and you won the Cy Young as the best pitcher in the American League. I mean, people are going to they're going to get a feel for you. That's just the way it goes.
Nice play, Torque.
Yep. You see the one he did in the first game?
No, I didn't get to see the first game.
I didn't watch the whole game. I watched part of it, but he had to throw at home. They were trying to squeeze play a run home, and he didn't even hesitate. I can't remember if it was a bunt or a soft hit. He grabbed it, threw right home, and tags him out. I'm telling you,
I have always argued with people, and I have thought he was above average defensive first baseman. I think this year he's taking that leap, Chris.
Yeah,
you agree or disagree?
He definitely is.
I'm talking strictly defense here. Strictly defense. I think his what is that metric? Runs saved, the bobbles, the pickup, the scoops. He is very good over at first base.
Yeah.
You and I have talked it before. You think it's so easy to just throw anybody at first. That's not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, in that Tiger series, that Tiger series was a bona fide series for us. Outside of the 2-0 loss, which still was a game. That's the one that freaking Flattery pitched an awesome game, still took the loss. Only gave up 2 runs. But that series
Flaherty pitched really well.
Yeah.
He gave up 1 bad pitch.
Yep.
And it wasn't even a bad pitch, really.
Nope, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to give the hitter credit.
Yep. That's funny. I was looking at his fielding stats on Baseball Savant for this year so far. They don't give him a whole lot right now. They have, because he plays the infield, they give him an arm strength of 1. There's not enough data yet for this year, but it's funny that it says 1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but all of his batting numbers outside of the K percentage is all in the red. His fielding run value is below average. His square up percentage is as average. His whiff rate's a little below average. His K percentage is low, very low. But everything else is in the red. Everything's great. It's all.
Oh, I ain't got no complaints of him this year. None.
Yeah. He looking really, really good this year.
He had a home run in the first game.
Yes, he did. His 8th of the season.
He's almost got last year's.
Yep.
I have never rooted against that guy. Disappointed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I have never wanted to see that guy fail. So see him succeed.
Well, I don't want anybody to fail. But you have to be realistic. People fail all the time. But I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody to fail. If everybody could succeed, that would be awesome. But it just doesn't happen. But I don't want anybody to fail, because you know how hard it is just to get to the big leagues in any sport. It's so hard. So if you can get there, kudos to you.
For anybody to have your starting position, your starting spot taken away from you before spring training, Chris, that's tough.
It is.
Especially when you're a number 1 overall pick. Like, that's a big hit to the ego, Chris. That's a big hit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't even got a chance to fight. Like, yeah, we're moving Colt Keith from second base to first base. We went and signed a second baseman to a 1-year, $15 million contract. You're just going to have to fight for your spot. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, damn. So you have to give the guy credit, to, pull up his nuts. And
yeah.
I'm serious, Chris.
No,
that's what he did.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
He had a great spring training, and like, I know your famous thing is, it's A-ball guys, it's guys that won't, blah blah blah. Okay, fair enough. But now he's coming to season, and he's still doing his thing. Like, I am so happy for that guy. It's beyond belief. He basically won his job back.
Oh, absolutely. And then some. Like, I mean, that doesn't mean he's like completely cleared. So if he screws up the whole season, like he's
right.
He's not free and clear. What I'm saying is, like, this, if he keeps this up like right now, he's solidified himself back on the roster without, like, if he has a slump, he'll be fine. Like, nobody's writing him off if he has a slump. Like, he's good. He's good for this whole season. He would have to take.
He literally fought his way. He forced himself on the field.
Yep.
Because go back, guys, and listen to our pods. And what did we say? How will Torque get at bats? Will he get bats? Will he make the roster coming out of spring training? Not only did he do that, he's forced himself in the lineup every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
You when a guy is performing defensively and offensively, defensively, whatever which way you want to put it, I'll let you decide. Kudos to that guy.
Yeah.
He forced his way. Period. And you can't bench a guy when he's doing everything that he's supposed to.
Yep. He did everything that I wanted him to do to prove me wrong so far. Everything. Yeah. I couldn't ask for anything. I mean, he's even supplying the walk and the plate discipline that I didn't expect him to. I didn't even expect that. Hey, I just wanted him to, like, be able to, like, be a base hitter and the home runs would come. That's what he's doing. I didn't expect him to have that additional plate discipline on top of that. So that's the bonus right now.
So he's giving you plate discipline. He's giving you I believe he's got a good average with runners in scoring position. He's giving you clutch hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, McKinstry. He went to first and third on a pass ball.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
He's giving you clutch hits. Can you look up his runners in scoring position?
That's what I'm working on that right now.
He's giving you game-winning hits. Well, I guess that could be clutch. He's giving you doubles. He's giving you home runs. Even the at-bats that he's getting out, Chris, he's still having good at-bats. 6, 7, 8 pitches. Like, a pitcher's really having to work to get him out. And that's all you want. You want to be a tough out. You don't want to be an easy out.
Yeah, that is for sure. Trying to get to his there.
Because I'll take it, Chris. If it takes you 6, 7, 8 pitches to get me out, to me, the batter won. Oh,
yeah.
Ooh. The batter won that at bat.
Yeah, if you can make the pitcher, pitcher pitch you, I'll say double the pitches. Like whole count is 3-2. If you keep having pitched 10 pitches, you won. Even if you get an out, you won. You've made that pitcher go throw 10 pitches, and he still has to get to 2 more batters, which means by the end of the inning, more than likely you've already maxed out your pitches for that inning, and maybe doubled them. So
the Tigers as a whole, they've been making these pitchers throw pitches, man.
Yeah. You got to be consistent with your pitches against Tiger hitting right now, because they're going to make you. I mean, they're either going to make you pay or they're going to make you pitch a lot of pitches. You can't. You're seldom going to get and like the one that Jack Flaherty pitched a great game for, but lost 2-0. Those are the only games you're going to win like that. That's the only way. You're going to have a phenomenal pitcher on the other side. I'm still trying to find the runners in scoring position. I haven't found it yet.
Oh.
That's weird. Oh, there it is. Advanced batting. Couldn't find it. Oh, it's not showing it. Runners in scoring position. Let's see. Percent. He's at 30% right now. They're not giving him. I can't find a batting average right now. I can only find a percentage. I guess you could call. Yeah, it's like given the bases occupied. Yeah, I've got a whole lot of different stats here that I'm looking at. Batted balls. Like all of his stuff is up high from last year. Okay. Anyways. There too as well. Okay. Well, we can talk about. You didn't watch the first game, did you?
No.
Okay. Well, Casey Mize pitched a gem. Only gave up 1 run. Pitched 5 in the 3rd innings. But what I really want to touch in is he's only had 1 start where he's allowed more than 2 runs in a game. In fact, I think it's more than 1 run, and that was a game that he allowed 4. He is all his starts are really, really good starts. Casey Mize is pitching really well. He is working on like a Cy Young based stat right now. Like I wouldn't put him as a candidate, but he is doing really well right now.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking at something right now.
Okay.
So
quality starts. Yep. Runs only 1. Yeah.
It says he's hitting 250 with runners in scoring position and a 373 on base percentage.
I mean, the on base percentage is good. The runners in scoring position are not good, but I care to say he need to be in the top 3 on the team. Like our team isn't the greatest with runners in scoring positions. We don't do we still get a lot of runs in, but we also put a lot on base too. So we leave them there. So I wouldn't say
250's got to be better than it was last year.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Skubal pitching tomorrow.
Yeah, I noticed they gave Jackson Jobe a rotation off. Because the last time he pitched was about a week ago or more. He pitched his last game he pitched against was Kansas City.
I think they're being smart.
They probably see something in him, like they're okay, cool. Let's give him 1 rust day. Plus, Kyler Montero isn't doing too bad either. His last start wasn't bad, and this one isn't like really bad either. So they might be you know what they might do is they might rotate those two guys, keep them fresher for longer.
Well, they've even given their other starters an extra day.
I mean, it just makes it that much better, man, for the postseason and the stretch run. That would be great.
They probably learned their lesson from last year, Chris.
Well, we only had two people starting at one point. And then you're just like, yeah, let me throw this at the wall, see if it sticks. Yeah, you're going to pitch. You're going to start for 2 innings, and then you're going to pitch. like, whatever. It was crazy.
All right. There you go. Double play.
Yeah.
Man, I like this Herder guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
he eats innings out the bullpen, Chris.
See, when people say like, well, at least he's an innings eater. That's what when you have an innings eater, I don't want a guy that gives up 3 or 4 runs and pitches 1 inning. That's not an innings eater. An innings eater can give up 1 or 2 runs, but he pitches still three innings. Okay, cool. That's an innings eater because you're still going to give up a run or 2 maybe, but you're at least getting through 3 innings. This is Herder. Herder will do that. So I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, I think he's at 42 pitches. He only given up 1 run.
Yeah, he's doing phenomenal tonight. I mean, he might be getting into a groove. Yeah, he's pitched 2 1/3 innings. Gave up 1 run. Yeah, he's pitching more. He's more than half of his pitches are strikes. That's good.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yep.
But yeah, I've been we talk about torque. Casey Mize is another one, man. I'm happy for him. He was number one.
It's so happy to see guys come back. Especially for our teams, because we always hear about like a guy that comes back or does great. It's not on our team. It's on somebody else's team. It's nice to see it when it happens, and to 2 guys. So
I don't think it's a coincidence that he actually had a healthy offseason, Chris.
Yeah, you're right.
He didn't have to battle injuries. He didn't have to rehab.
Nope, he didn't. You're right.
His velocity's back up. That splitter's back. Like, how do I say it? Does everyone pan out where they're drafted? No. But at the same time, there's a reason why they were drafted high.
Yep.
Does that make sense, Chris, or no?
Absolutely.
And you're seeing it. That splitter, when he's got everything else going, is deadly, Chris.
It is. It's really good.
I'm really happy for the guy. I really am. I'm like, because he was another one. We were just talking about torque, right? Casey Mize. What was it? Is he going to make the rotation? Is he going to be a closer? Is he going to be a long reliever? Is he going to be a middle reliever? Is he going to be in the bullpen? Is he going to, all those questions were out there.
Yep.
But you heard it first. I called him in the rotation. I called this rotation, did I not, Chris?
Yeah, you did.
I called.
Yep, you did.
Man, I said it in the order it went, too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when you got your number 5 guy pitching like that, I mean, what can you do? Yeah,
There's not much you can do. I mean,
He's arguably one of our best starters.
When Tariq Skubal is your third or fourth based on ERA pitcher, the other team has an issue. They're going to have issues.
Like Jackson Jobe, I put him in the Reese Olson category. Yeah. The stuff is there. There's not a question. It's just control. You look, he throws a lot of pitches. But he's still pitching well.
Mm-hmm.
Once he gets that control and gets his command, oh, man. Because he's got some nasty stuff, Chris.
He does.
Nasty. Reese Olson, nasty stuff. When you're on, you're on.
Come on.
It's so I'm just happy. We're gonna go. We're gonna go as far as our pitching takes us.
Yeah.
And if we can mix our rotation with our bullpen, instead of our bullpen carrying our starters, we'll be really well.
Yeah. Come on, Gunther. Man, he need to get this batter out. Yeah, it's amazing. Thanks for the 350 people that are watching us today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. Keep us motivated by watching us. If you want to, you can make comments. And maybe we'll bring them up. Maybe we'll talk about them. But if you could like and subscribe to Detroit Fan Report. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to give away a jersey. Continue.
So, Chris, I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy. I apologize.
No, I said continue.
So while we got Mize the pitcher up, I'm gonna add a topic on the fly. How deep is our pitching? We just seen Gunther come in here and get a strikeout. We just sent down Horn, who had a good outing, his only outing. I just seen Chase Lee in the bullpen. He had a good – man, how deep is our pitching in this organization, Chris?
I mean, so potential – and I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say this. This is the only thing is we don't have a true closer.
You're right.
Other than that, our middle relief is really good. Outside of one guy, our middle relief is really good. I mean, our closer is our weak point. Because we don't have a guy that's we have good pitchers that can close out a game, but we don't have a true closer where when he comes in, you're like, crap. Like now you've got the best against whatever you're playing against. We don't have that guy, so that's always going to be suspect. And then
I've liked what I've seen from Vest so far.
Yeah, yep. And then that other guy, Cahill. Is it
Canley? Oh, the guy that you said that was gonna be yeah. And I told you.
Yeah.
I didn't see him being a closer because he's got his career high in saves already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he hasn't pitched many saves, so that's a low bar to climb. But
yeah, I mean, you're right. I think he's got 4 saves, and his career high was 2.
The only reason why I don't think he would be a good closer is because he doesn't have a lot of pitches. He pitches one pitch 80% of the time. Very good at it. Very, very good at it. But when he pitches 10 pitches to you, and 9 of them are the same pitch. I think it's a changeup, right?
Yes.
It's a freaking changeup. A changeup. Then a changeup, and then followed by a changeup, and on top of that, a changeup.
And guess what? I'm gonna set you up with a changeup.
Of course. I think it's comical, but he's still good. He's still a good pitcher with like he has 2 pitches. He like really only has 2 pitches, and that's it. But it's comical. It's comical, but he still pitches well.
Yeah, he's 90% changeup, 10% fastball. But the thing is, he's got a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, I know.
So I wonder if that's why it's successful, Chris. Because they're just waiting, and then he throws that 85. Do you think?
It might be. Here's the thing. The reason why it's so good is he can throw the changeup. Like if he is only facing 3 batters, he can literally throw the changeup every single time. And he doesn't have to rely on that fastball. So it doesn't matter. The reason why is because the changeup is going to be low and away, inside and high, inside middle, inside or high and away. He's gonna throw it in all different eye locations. That's why it's so good, is because he can throw it all over the area, the batting area. That's why he's so good. And
because he's older, so he's been in the league a long time and he's been successful.
Yeah. It absolutely has been.
Everywhere he's went and he's played, for good teams. But I think our pitching depth is phenomenal, Chris.
Yeah.
I repeat, phenomenal. And that helps. So if you be like, well, this guy's been pitching a lot, so you know what? We're going to send you to the minors. And they've done that with Hannafy, remember?
Yep.
Send you to the minors. But guess what? He never got on a plane. You know that, right? He never got on the plane. They said, we're sending you to the minors. Stand by. He got like a 2, 3, 4 day break. And they said, oh, we're recalling you back. We're sending you to the minors. You know what I'm saying? Like, yep. So our pitching depth is phenomenal.
Yep.
And that's not a bad problem to have, Chris.
It is not.
And another thing is pitching is like the quarterback in football, right? Important.
Yep.
So that gives you leverage if you want to trade.
It does.
Teams are always looking for good pitching.
As long as we're willing to trade.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
it gives you options.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring that up, Chris, because the pitching has been phenomenal, dude. And the depth is ridiculous.
It is absolutely crazy effective right now. I mean, like the Tigers won the first game of a doubleheader today where Casey Mize pitched a gem of a game. I mean, and now currently they're leading 3-2 again in a doubleheader. So
and we got first and second with no outs.
I know. And who's at the plate? Who is at the plate? Who is coming to the plate?
Riley.
And what he doing his last at bat.
Dude, that was a fucking rocket, man.
Yep, 3-run homer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what frustrates me about him, Chris. The talent's there.
Yeah, it is. He is slowly coming out of his slump. It's just not at the pace that you want it to be, but that's fine. Let him work himself out. He'll go a game or two, not really do much, and then he'll have a couple of good games, and then he'll go. Like, he's got to figure it out.
Well, I guess in the first game, he was it him that had a hustle double?
I didn't see it. I only watched part. I was at the movie theater when that game was being played.
I think it was them. They're talking about someone who was needing like extra bases, and like they hustled and got a double, and I think it was him.
Oh, first to third, right?
No, he hustled into a double.
Oh, okay.
I think. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, you.
Oh, wow! What a play, Holiday. Woo!
Yeah, you're literally like one pitch or two pitches ahead of me.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You can say whatever you want to say. Don't bother me at all.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Holiday.
Yeah, that was. Holy cow, that was awesome.
Yeah, so it was Riley. So he had a hustle double,
Mm-hmm.
and then got to the home run. Like
Did you see that the Lions signed is it Darius Smith's cousin or something or nephew or whatever? He's a
no,
as a undrafted free agent.
that's funny. Oh, Carey, who's he pinch hitting for? Who's hitting third?
No, he played the entire first game.
Yeah, not this game though.
Oh yeah,
he's pinch hitting from Malloy.
Yeah, he's pinch hitting from Malloy. I mean,
Malloy has walks. Malloy has really impressed me on his
his plate appearance or his plate.
Yes. Yeah, plate this one. Thank you.
Yeah, he has.
Ooh,
Come on, Carey. You should have swung at that one. Ooh. But yeah, thanks for the 404 people that are watching. Thank you very much. Just keep like and subscribe to Detroit Fan Report. We're giving away a jersey once we hit 500 subscribers, which we are really getting close to. Please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I know it's a Saturday night. You could be doing plenty of things. Be out there at the club doing your thing. But
bring the club to you.
Or we could if we were a mobile unit, we could drive right up to your door and give you a little bit of a fireball if we had some.
Cheers to whoever is drinking out there.
Yeah. Hopefully you're having a great night. The final day of the draft that went well for the Lions this time around. So congrats.
Come on, Tort.
So another guy that's been really consistent on our radar, and the one that some of us were down on, but Richard was good as a utility guy.
That's my boy! That's my boy!
Did he hit a home run?
No, we got a hustle double, 2-run double.
Okay, cool. I get to watch it in about 30 seconds. So
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I get to watch it.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Yeah. So I like it because then I know when I have to watch something. Yep. When you react, I know I have to watch something. So that's why it's always good.
Yeah, look at this hustle, Chris.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
That's beautiful. Hey, we were just talking about it, right?
Yep.
Because last year, was Pop. He's got 24 RBIs.
And you know what? Last year, that swing would have been a pop-up. He would have gotten too much underneath it. Now that he's tucked in more and he uses more of his wrists than he does his arms, he keeps his bat more level, and instead of popping it up, he lines them to into hits.
I want to see something. So, in all MLB right now, Chris, he is technically second in home runs.
Yeah, I know.
RBIs, he's fifth. That's he's right now as an all-star, Chris.
I know.
Do you disagree?
No, I mean, I get him. He is. Yes, he is. I'm not going to put any caveats or anything to diminish what I would want to say. I'm just going to say yes. You know who's a surprise this year for power hitting right now? Is Trout. I'm very surprised. His batting average absolutely sucks, but he's hit 9 home runs, and people are like, well, you know, it's Mike Trout. He's supposed to do that. Well, if you look one more home run, he's already tied last year's mark. So that's the thing. Trout's power hitting is at least coming back. His for base average is doing very well, but yeah. So Zach McKinstry had a really good first game too, and he's been on fire for this month.
So he had a key defensive play in left field in this game, Chris.
I didn't see it.
He threw a runner out, Chris.
Awesome.
So Holiday scored, and then he threw out Mullins.
That's awesome.
And ended the inning. So, the thing about McKinstry, remember last year, I'm going to rewind it.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Mike had these McKinstry, right? And McKinstry batting average and stuff was not too good last year. But remember, I was the one. I said, yeah, I agree with you guys, but you know, he's got the speed. He don't get thrown out stealing bases. He provides you solid defense at several positions. Like,
yeah, you said he was a really good utility guy, and he was very good to be kept around so he could fill holes.
Yes. And it's not that he can just play positions, Chris. He's very solid defensively at the different positions. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I agree. I absolutely do.
You know, and he's left it and then this year he's basically a full-time player because of injuries. Oh, yeah. He's hit third. He's hit sixth. I am very pleased with McGee. I think last I know he was leading the league in triples or tied or something too.
Yeah, I think he's either tied or leading the league in triples. Right now, we still have a few more games left in this month. Just for the month of April, he is batting .328 with, mind you, 1 home run. He's not a power hitter.
No.
He's got 20 hits. He's got 2 doubles, 2 triples. He's got 11 RBIs and 11 walks. That's huge.
Yeah, that's another thing that's been impressive this year, Chris, is his plate discipline.
Yep. He's batting. He's
up right now.
Yeah. A 425 on base percentage, a 475 slugging, and a 900 OPS. He's a starter, man. He is doing awesome.
And he's hitting lefties really well.
I'd have to look that up. I don't know what his advanced batting is, but he is doing very well. Definitely. And he's a hot tiger right now. Like, he's got to stay hot.
And he was another one that was a fringe, right? So all our fringe guys, they're like our guys.
And you know what's funny? What is good and sucks is that I got to say this. I'm getting chills right now. I'm about ready to say it because I'm thinking it. Is like, if this continues, then Chris Ilitch is going to be right, and I don't want him to be right. I don't want him to be right. I really don't want him to be right.
No, I agree with you, Chris, but you got to compliment these professionals, right? Yeah. They're doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to. When their number is called,
Cool. I can't wait. I get to watch another good thing. I love it. I love watching. I love waiting for you to do something. That's awesome. So
he did it again. Oh, yep. I love it.
He slapped it to right field. Wow, or left field.
And hustled in the second and got an RBI.
Well, so the thing is that's what our mantra at the beginning of the season was. Is they want them to stretch singles into doubles as much as they possibly can. So if they get thrown out, so be it. They're doing the same thing they did last year when they were waving guys home at third base. They were doing the percentages. If I run home and I score on more than 50% of the time, I'm winning. It doesn't matter the one or two times that I get out. I'm trying to score. We're trying to overall have the best possible at bat. Getting as many runs as I can.
So, Chris, you and I are both football fans, right?
Last time I checked, yeah.
It's kind of like Dan Campbell and the Lions aggressive on fourth down, right?
Oh, yeah. I see where you're going with this. Yes, absolutely.
You know, like, fuck it. Like, we're going to make you have to play.
Yep.
And we're going to bet that we are going to convert better than you are.
Yep.
Like, I got no problem with that because you're putting the pressure on the other team.
Yep.
So you're having to be perfect. You know, a lot of these games, they do the I think our first to third, I think we're top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
You mean from for base running? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, first to third base. So
yeah,
we got to run around first to go into third.
I would love to see. I would love to see what the stat is on it. I'm sure you can look it up or Google it or something like that. Like top teams from first to third. I mean, but I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it.
And that's all. That's what is that doing? That's stealing runs. That's stealing like. We're not the Bronx Bombers. We're not the Dodgers. We're not going to beat you with a bunch of home runs, but we're going to beat you with hustle. We're going to beat you. You know, we're going to play. What is that called? Me and you are old, right, Chris?
Yeah.
That's what is it? What do we call that in our age?
Small ball.
Small ball.
Of course, we play small ball. Now you're not going to see us bunt a guy home from third. That baseball doesn't really exist. I've seen a couple tries this season from different teams, but in general, that's what it is. It's small ball. We win on intangibles. We don't win on like big plays necessarily. We get base hits. We're a base hitting team. That's why I wanted Torque when he comes out. I don't want him swinging at every pitch like he wants to hit a home run. I want him to get base hits because the home runs will come. And so guess what? That's what has happened. The home runs are coming now.
And it hustle, man. Like that's what I try to tell these kids, right? Like my daughter plays ball. Like hustle, man. Hustle will get you so far because you're putting the pressure on the defense. Mm-hmm. You're asking them to be perfect, Chris.
Yep.
If they don't make the perfect play, you are safe. Period.
Yep.
And the discussion. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, I hit it. Okay, I pick it up and I just throw it in the second base. No. Yep. I'm putting the pressure on you. I'm fucking running my hardest. I'm going to make you make the best throw you got to make to get me out.
Yep.
Or I'm safe. And the discussion.
Yep.
And Tigers do that very, very well.
They do. They do that very well.
That's winning baseball. I love it.
Zach McKinney.
I love AJ as a manager. I love him. He is a great manager. in my opinion. And
Yep.
I'm not. I like the way he, because he's very different, Chris.
Mhm.
He's not like you get what I'm saying. He plays match like he's old school, but he's very he's metrics and shit as well,
Yeah.
analytics as they say. He combines them, right? Am I right or
Yep.
am I wrong?
You're right. Absolutely.
You know
Yep.
he plays the differences. He plays the chances. He plays to the so it's a combination, right, Chris? It's he plays to the
The strengths.
the strengths. Thank you, sir. The
I knew that's
strengths
what
of
you
this
wanted to
team.
say. I was going to let you get it out.
He plays to the strengths of his team, and
Yep.
his team plays to his strengths as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, we've been very hard on Joey Cora, right? But like that aggressive, he's being told to be aggressive from somebody.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, it's funny because after a few games in the season we were watching, we're like, why are they sending them home so often? Like after a while you kind of get an idea, well, there's only one person that can be saying that. And so after a while we found out from conversation that that's what they've been doing because they've been trying to like working on percentages, like how often if we send a guy home, are they scoring? And if it's better than X, Y, and Z, then we're going to do it every time. You know, like that's just the law of averages work. Kind of like the fourth downs, like you said with Dan Campbell. If we do 15 fourth downs, we go for it on 15 of them, and we're scoring on 10 of them. It doesn't matter what we lost on the other 5. We're ahead of the game. You know.
Yeah, I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah, it is. It is a very good comparison.
You know, we're forcing you to. You got to be your best.
Yep. Yep.
You make a good throw. You make a good play. You make a good decision. Okay, you got us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But we're going to take our chance. And we're going to force you to play your best.
And for the Tiger fans that don't realize it and they're still wondering why we always like we're real close. Here's the thing. You're going to have the days where you're going to try to stretch a single into a double and you're going to get thrown out. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's going to happen. Same with going to third or going home. We're going to stretch it and we're going to get thrown out. That's fine. That's part of aggressiveness. You're not going to make them all. There's just a law of averages. You're going to have some. There's going to be a day when that's going to cost you a game, but it's also going to win you 5 more. That's the difference. All right. So I'm going to
guess who they got in right now? Chase Lee. Hey, Chris, I'm not going to lie, buddy. I like these podcasts that we do when a game's going.
I do too. I like it. It's fun because we get to watch sometimes exactly who we're talking about. It works very well.
So we can talk about our topics, but we can also talk about game. That's why I'm one of those podcasters. I don't mind podcasting during the game because you can multitask. Well, you can talk about the game at hand, and then you can also talk about topics. And sometimes they play in hand.
Like the other day, I was doing a different one. It was about baseball, and the game was going on too at the same time. It was during the day, and it was funny because every time I said something bad about a Tigers player, they got a hit. Malloy. I was saying Malloy, boy. What was it? No, first it was Green. I was like, Green has been in a slump, and I think he hit a home run. And the other guy on there is like, well, just want to let you know that your boy that you crapped on, he just got a hit or he just got a home run. I was like, maybe I should do it more often. So then I did it on purpose. I just said it for the heck of it. I go, well, then Malloy probably sucks. And then literally right after that, Malloy got a hit. I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to keep doing it.
Way to go, Chase Lee.
Yep.
I like him, dude. I like this kid.
His second appearance, I think. That first one was awesome, though. The first one he had was an awesome.
Hey, and even though we're up 6-2, it's still an eighth inning, and you're pitching him like that. Goes to what I just said, right? Depth. You got a guy that come from AAA with no really experience, and you trust him to pitch in the eighth. Even though you're up 4 runs, you load the bases. That's a fucking game tie, right?
Yep.
So I mean, to me, 4 runs is still a close game. In my opinion.
It is. It's still a close game.
Four runs or less to me is a close game.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. He's good. Good kid. Good kid. Love to see it. It's awesome. Trying to see his minor league stats.
Hey, I'm loving this baseball season so far. Like I know we're still young, but we're getting some games in. And I like this team, Chris. I do. I was on a pod yesterday, and they were, trying to dog the Tigers, some people, and saying they were, not a good team, and like, I had to pull up some shit because they were like, oh, they only scored 9 runs in the last like 5 games or something. I was like, no, they scored 25 runs in the last series. Like, no, that's just not true. Like, they've only lost 2 series. They've lost to the Dodgers. So the road record is 5-7. Take away the 3 games from the Dodgers, you're 5-4.
Yeah.
Call it how you want to call it. It's still above 500.
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to lose our fair share of games. Let's not get it twisted. But
yeah,
we're doing really good out the gate. I like it. I like seeing it. We are good out the gate.
We're starting better off than we did last year, Chris.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad we are, because there's no way we can replicate the same thing we did at the end of last year. That's just not going to happen. But if, as long as we can stay consistent, I don't expect them to go on a 25-game win streak or something like that. But what I expect them to do is play like 55 to 60% baseball the whole season, and then just win our division. That's it. That's all I want to do is win the division. So that's another marker we can check off the block. Okay, we've done that. Like now we can say we've done something.
If you win your series, you're gonna do pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, look who's up.
Trey Sweeney.
Mm-hmm. He's coming along pretty good too. Now, here I do have another topic we can discuss him again. He's had he's been really bad for the month of April, man. He is. I don't like. He's got to be in his own head. He's absolutely got to be in his own head. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Oh shit!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I was trying to find my phone.
Yeah.
And I knocked over my shot.
Can't be doing that.
No. Oh, here it is.
For the month of April, Colt Keith only has 10 hits for the whole month. That's bad. That 10 hits for the entire month. He's got 13K. He's got more strikeouts than he has hits. That's not good at all. Batting 196 for the month of April, which is actually considered a plus because he's on the season. He's batting 183. Not doing well. He does have, he's got some walks though, because that's what the team is. He's got 10 walks, but not batting good at all though. I don't know what to this day, I still don't know what's wrong, or still don't know what's wrong with him. Have no clue.
So he didn't play the first game today, but in the second game, he's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then he got replaced by Ibanez.
yeah. The funny thing is like you notice that what's the one thing with the Tigers? Like they may go 0 for whatever, but then they'll always have at least one walk in there. Like and that's good. At least their plate discipline is still there. But
tomorrow you got Scuba going.
That'll be nice.
He's got 29 strikeouts and 5 walks. Man, hey, I don't care, Chris. That is great for a power pitcher.
It is. It is. Yes, it is. But
hey,
yeah,
man, I was pretty pleased with Torres. I think he's played all right.
I mean,
he's not that power guy, but he's been given good at bats.
No, I will say he's been a pleasant surprise so far. That's how I see it so far.
Yeah,
his numbers are good. They're not great. They're not bad. They're kind of what you expected or hoped to get from him. There's nothing that's jumping off the charts right now. I mean, he's batting about the same as he did last year. A little less on base percentage, and his OPS is a little lower.
I think he's getting good at bats for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he's doing about the same as he was. Probably a few more walks than normal, but his plate appearance has been pretty good. Been pretty good so far. We got a topic. Jace Jung has arrived finally to the Tigers as he pushed his way to that after they sent down Kreidler, which everybody in freaking Twitter land loved to death. They were so glad Kreidler was gone. But he'll be back because Kreidler, for some reason, always comes back. you always find him back on the roster at some point in time.
Yeah, I mean, you said it right. You know, he was, deserving his time.
Yep.
Who did he replace? I forgot. Kreidler.
That's what I just said.
I
was just saying, yeah, it's okay, man.
Like Kreidler was like, okay, here comes the changeup guy. So, Chris, 9 games, 9 1/3 innings, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. Opponent's OPS 301.
That's horrible. Great for us.
Chris, it's funny because you're going to get what? Changeup. Followed by a changeup. Set up by a changeup.
Yeah, I know.
It's just funny, right? Like, because fastball is like, you don't even see a guy just be just a fastball guy, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but obviously, ooh, nice. He threw a 4-seam fastball his first pitch.
That's what you do. That's what you do. When people start getting comfortable with your freaking changeup, that's when you start off with a fastball. Then they're like, "Well, crap! I'm probably never going to see that again."
And then guess what he did? Threw a changeup, ground out.
Yep. I know.
I'm sorry. I just find it funny, Chris.
He just has to throw one fastball, and that just throws everybody off because they're like, "But wait a minute, isn't it just always a changeup?" And then you never know if he's going to throw it again.
So his usage is 84% changeup. The next guy is 58%.
It's absolutely crazy, man. It's just crazy. His usage on that stuff is crazy.
It's not even that. It's the effectiveness in it. Here we go. So that's a crazy thing, Chris, right? Like, it's not the fact that that's like your major pitch. It's so effective.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it's not like you're a guy that comes out in the 6th inning, right? You know, or garbage, right? Like, no, you pitch in high leverage situations.
Yep.
And very successful.
I mean, he could be our closer of the but I think it's still gonna be closer by committee. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, he threw a slider. Holy shit.
Okay. Okay. I'm waiting to see this one. I'm glad you're like a pitch ahead of me. I love it. The only time I will say that, I'm glad you're a pitch ahead of me so I can watch the actual slider. Wow.
I like doing pies with you, Chris. I do.
Yeah, I know. It's fun because we're
Oh, 1-2, 2 out.
You want to do it. Oh, wow. Look at that. A changeup. There's something you don't see every day. You know what's funny is he throws his changeup at exactly 87 miles an hour every time. It's like if you watch the speeds, it's like literally it does that's consistency. Like how do you know not to throw it a mile more or a mile less? It's always
he threw 88 that time.
Oh, did he? I was gonna say, man, he was the last 4 that I've seen him throw have been 87 miles an hour.
But the thing is, too, when they've said it, like he throws it like a fastball, like the
way he releases it.
He walked him. All right, come on, you're okay.
I mean, I'm not. We got 2 outs and there's a guy on first. I'm not really worried about it. No. And it's the top of the 9th. I mean.
Yeah, this ain't Kenta Maeda out there.
What? Well, what? Don't do that to my heart, man. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. Don't be doing that.
Hey, is this Kenta Maeda, bro? I'm fucking drinking. I'm pacing.
I'll drink later. Here we can talk about Javi Baez and his hitting and fielding, which I have to admit he's doing both very well.
So, Chris, and I said What Up Though last night.
Uh-huh.
I've given up on. He's just not. You're just not going to get 25 million value from him.
No, you're not.
I've given up on that. What I have accepted is
get what you can.
Exactly.
Get what you can get. Get what you can get out of him. I mean, at the end of the day, get what you can get out of him. I mean,
he's for being as old as he is, as long as he's been in the league, be willing to go into. So another guy, right? What has been the theme tonight? Guys that have helped and carried this team that were not expected to be that beginning of the year. Am I right or am I wrong? Right? We talk about Casey Mize. Yep. We talk about Torkelson. We talk about McKinstry. We talk about Baez. These were not guys that you circled to be prolific contributors to this team. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yep.
And he has been. He has stepped up. He basically, with the injuries to Perez, and Meadows has won the center field job.
Mhm.
Never played it in the major leagues until this year when he said, I will do anything it takes to help this team win.
F those picks.
Kudos to you, bro.
Yep.
And I think he's played a pretty decent center field. He had that brilliant play the other day, right? Like,
yeah. That rundown, the catch from behind, that was a good one. Yep. Tigers win doubleheader, baby.
Won another series, Chris. Won another series.
Yep. We already won it, and we still have a game left to go. That's awesome.
With our best pitcher going. And guess what? He struck him out with a changeup.
Wow, that was a surprise.
And his hitting, like he's not hitting home runs, but he's like we just can't nag guys all the time. Like, I understand you're 25 minutes. Okay, cool. It is what it is. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to get that $25 million production. But, like, is he valuable to this team? Is he helping this team win?
Yeah.
He is.
He is. He's doing a lot better job than even, like, I would have ever imagined.
He changed his batting stance.
Yep.
I think his plate discipline has been better this year.
Yes, it has been. Yep.
His defense, like, I don't think you can ever question his defense, right? Like, he's probably the best tagger in the major leagues. And I don't give a fuck if someone says, "Oh, that's a deal." That is a big deal, because if you can get an out, if you can steal an out with that is a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't care. You underestimate it, I'm not. Because that's the difference of an out and a guy being safe at second base.
Yep.
That's a big deal to me.
Yeah, his infielding defense was always his biggest asset, was his infield defense. But the fact that he can play outfield too and play above average defense, or at least average defense, that just gives him a plus. That
he kind of looks like a natural out there, don't he, Chris?
Well, I mean, let's
so far.
Put the I get you.
I'm saying so far.
So far, yeah.
He looks better than Kreidler did out there.
We don't use the K word. Anyways.
But I'm serious, though. Like,
yeah, I get you. Yep.
I have never once shit my pants because Baez has been in center field.
Yeah. Not yet. And hopefully we never will.
Because the thing about him, Chris, he's smart. Like, so like the other day, he had that Willie Mays style catch, right?
Yep.
I can also go to that other one where, who was the fucking base runner? What is it? Bobby Witt, right? Versus the Royals, when he made it look like he might be able to get it, but he couldn't. But he kept the runner at second base.
Yeah.
That's a smart defensive play. Even though you didn't make the play, you made enough of an effort, enough of a play on the ball that you made the runner think.
Yep.
And that's a big difference, you know what I'm saying? Because then guess what that does? You live to see another day.
Yep.
You live to see another pitch. You live to see another play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, his baseball IQ, it's pretty high, Chris.
It is.
He's got a high baseball IQ.
I just think, the only thing that really hurt him is the fact that he swung at everything. So that was his biggest deal. I mean, if he could have kept out of his own head on that, I mean, we may not have him as a Tiger. He might be playing for another team with a bigger contract. But it is what it is right now. And that was his lack. He swung at everything. It didn't matter how far outside the plate it was. He was swinging. Hopefully, he has solved that in some way, shape, or form, and he's gotten better. Now, I will say that basket catch, There is something with that basket catch that guys that don't play center field or play outfield that much will do. A lot of guys will track the ball and then they'll try to run to where the ball is and then look back. He was running and looking back as he was running to make sure that he was in the right angle to catch the ball. So natural fielders will run a little bit and look, but they won't. They'll run to where they see their trajectory of the ball, and then they'll start looking when they get close to there. He was looking the whole way to make sure that he was going to catch that. That is two things. One, he wants to make sure he gets the out, and he makes sure he's going to where the ball's at because he doesn't have that veteran center fielding capability. I like that. That was very impressive for me to see him do that.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Call me different, call me whatever. Like, I give credit to a guy who, so again, right? He was another player that, like, is he going to play? Where's he going to play? Trey Sweeney, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I will play wherever you want me to. I'll do whatever you need me to. Like, I don't think you should shortchange that. I don't.
No.
Like, I'm beyond the $25 million a year. I'm beyond that. You know, hey, I where I am at is he contributing to the effectiveness of this team? You cannot say no.
Well, you can say no. It's quite easy, but it's no. I get what you mean. Like the thing is like you said. So I am past the money for baseball now. Like it doesn't like it exists more in the ownership's mind than it does in baseball fans because baseball doesn't have a salary cap. So money's invisible for the most part. So like when fan bases say, why don't you just go and get this guy? If it was football or hockey or maybe even basketball, they'd be like, well, it depends on the money and if it works. You know, like you can't always get somebody. In baseball, you can. You can literally name your price and pay it. So these owners have the money. It's how much they're willing to spend to produce a top-notch team. That's what matters because they all have the money. They can do it. They make enough. But are you willing to spend it? And that's the difference. And like I said earlier, like unfortunately, I have to say that Chris Ilitch has become right so far, and it's working. So why change it? That's why when we get to the deadline, I don't think we're going to make much. If we're still in this spot where we're with like leading the division and stuff, I don't think we make a move. I don't think we make a move at all. To be honest.
I mean, you're probably right, but like, I mean, just at this point in time, where we're at, Chris, currently, like I'm laughing, Chris, because the players that you least expected to lead this team are leading this team.
Yep.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Right. I mean, like
Baez, McKinstry, right? These are not guys you expected to lead your team. And they are. And I mean, Scuba's playing a part. Jack Flaherty's playing a part. Reese Olson's playing a part. Canley's playing a part. I can go on and on and on. But, like, the guys that you did not really expect, they are major cog in what's carrying this team.
Yeah.
And I think that's fantastic. I think that's what helps. And we've had injuries.
Yep.
So, but I think you wanted to say it earlier, but you didn't, is with the injuries at hand and with what's playing, with who is playing well, there's going to be hard decisions coming up.
Yep, got a few players on that. That's what I was going to say next. Though, is the injury. Like guys are going to be coming back soon. That's the only thing that scares me a little bit is because we're all like the players are playing in tune. Then you got to add two more players, which means what? You got to send two players down.
I can name three, Chris.
I can name
Perez,
two.
Vierling, and Meadows.
Well, I always forget Vierling, but still, those three. Like, who are you sending down?
Right.
I mean, Colt Keith could be one. That would be the first person that would cross my mind. He would be the first one to be sent down. Colt Keith has no positive right now. He can't play defense, and his offense sucks right now. So, like, what does he have to hang his hat on? He can't play multiple positions effectively. So there's no. He can't even be a utility guy. So now what? Like, what else do you have?
Yeah.
There's nothing else you have to tell me that it's worth it.
Ibanez.
I mean, he good pinch hitter, man. Like he I mean, I'd have to look at his numbers right now as a pinch hitter. Still need pinch hitters, but
And
I
maybe
mean,
and Jace Young.
Jace Young just came up, but
I'm just talking about as of right now.
yeah, that would be the three that would go right down.
Because you can't send McKinstry down.
Nope.
You can't send I think Malloy's earned his spot.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong, Chris? I mean, I'm you're open to tell me if I'm wrong. I mean,
because Winslow Perez is going to play center field.
If Parker's not there,
they'll both be there.
But I mean, Parker would be your main center fielder, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they're both going to be there when they both come back. I mean, Parker's ahead of everybody so far. I think he's going to be the first one back. I think.
Yeah.
So he'll probably play first, and then you got Winslow Perez.
That would be my three. Would be Ibanez, Young, and who else did we just say?
Verling. No, I'm sorry. Ibanez, Malloy, and Colt Keith.
I know that's who. Colt Keith, Ibanez, and Young.
Those are Young. Yeah. I mean, those are the bottom guys that are not playing well. But yeah, that'd probably be my guess too.
I mean, because I think Malloy gives you good at bats.
It's a good problem to have. There's just gonna.
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just sit him on the bench for like 5 games in a row or something like that? Like, I mean, you can only have so many people up at the club, so like you gotta make corresponding moves.
Yeah,
the only thing that saves the bacon is if somebody gets injured between now and the time those guys come up. Then you can put them back on injury reserve, and then you bring one of those guys up, and then it doesn't affect the motion of the game.
Yeah, because like the untouchables right now, right, are like, so I'm not going to touch catcher because we know the guys are Rogers, and Dingler hasn't done nothing to give.
And we forgot about Rogers. We forgot about him. He's injured too, so he'll be back.
Yeah, but that Nato will go down. But
yeah.
Torkelson, he ain't going nowhere.
No.
Colt Keith, he expendable, right? Sweeney ain't going nowhere.
Green's not going to go anywhere because Green's
not going nowhere. Baez ain't going nowhere. No. McKinstry, he can't go nowhere.
They ain't gonna. He's well earned his spot. So
Torkelson, Green, Carpenter. Like those are guys that are guaranteed their spots.
Yeah, Torres. Yeah.
Torres, I forgot
Yeah.
about him. My bad.
Yeah.
Sweeney ain't going nowhere. Like, because he's young, and his defense is still superb.
Even Dingler has been playing well. So I mean,
yeah, like, so it's like, what can you do, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you're only going to the bottom of the totem pole, and the bottom of the totem pole right now is Ibanez, Keith, and Ibanez, Keith, and Young.
The funny thing is the bottom bar is higher than it was last year. So now you've got to play better to stay on the team or stay in the bigs. So you're just going to have to bat better. It's the way it goes.
Yeah. You got to contribute.
Yeah.
And, the guys we talked about all contribute.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting when that time comes when they got to make those calls because it's going to be different. I can guarantee there's probably a guy that we're not thinking of that's probably going to get sent down that we probably won't like, but it's just the way it goes.
I'm about to be done. I will, but my bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
Man, I'm kind of excited, Chris. Like, I
just don't want us to hit it.
I'm gonna get a little emotional. My best friend, since I've been 17 years old, we had a little fallout in August over some stupid shit. Hit me out of nowhere last night, and we kissed and made up, man. But he's been my best friend.
Yeah.
Like Chris, when I was homeless, he made sure I ate every day.
Yeah.
When there was, I remember a time where I lived with him and his mama said I couldn't live there anymore. And he said, well, if he's not welcome, I'm not. And, made himself homeless so I could come back. Like, good friend, man. Good friend.
That's awesome. Yep.
We talked for 4 hours last night.
Listen, whenever you have a good friend or a best friend and you part ways on bad terms and stuff, it's always over stupid stuff. That's how guys are. Guys always part ways or like distance themselves for stupid reasons. We guys are simple guys, like simple. We fight over the dumbest things and we don't talk to each other for years for the dumbest things. It's just the way it is. It's the way we're built. And it just happens.
Yeah, we're more brothers than we are best friends. And like I'm 41. I'm maybe 42. I've known him since I was 17. I've known him more than I haven't.
Yeah. That's good.
When I went through my divorce,
yeah,
he was there for me. He paid for me to come up to Michigan and spend time with him and paid for food and
that's awesome.
He's always been he's not a street dude. I was. But guarantee you, Chris, if I had a problem in the streets, that motherfucker was there.
That's the guy where you see the meme or the little snippet where he goes, I need you to help me with something. I need you to bring a shovel, and I don't need you to ask any questions. And you're like, all right, where are we going?
So Chris, he's not a street dude, but he's a bodybuilder.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So, we've been in the club, and guys didn't know that he was with me, and they get mad because I stepped on their shoe on accident, and he, over my heart, said he told a motherfucker at a club one time in Royal Oak, he was like, "You ever been thrown through a window before?"
Wow. Yeah, my biggest thing is say something again. I don't mind going to jail again. that stuff resonates to me very well. But I mean, we are going on an hour and a half, which is really great. It's after doing back-to-back shows of 4.5 hours the last 2 nights. I am spent, but I love doing podcasts. We're up to 505 viewers, which is awesome. It's been a while since we've had that many. I am so glad that you guys are out, like, watching us joke and smoke and watch the game, talk a little bit of Tigers baseball. It's kind of looking up for us. Got to keep our chin up in our optimistic ways. We have to just keep Tigers has got to be consistent. That's all. And this is consistent. We're not going to win every game. We may not win every series, but it's always going to be a game when we play. It's not going to be like last year, so don't expect a 25-game win streak or a 25-game losing streak, but we're going to be consistent. We do have a good chance to win our division this year, so
I think we're better than last year, Chris.
Yeah, I think we will too, but I don't –
I think our hitting's better this year.
Yeah. True. That's true. We'll see.
It's that timely hitting, and I don't give a damn. Like, we are not the Dodgers, we are not the Yankees, we're not the Red Sox. Okay, just to name a few, right? I'm not going to sit here and name team after team. I just wanted to name a few to make my point. But we are going to make the other team work. We're going to make you pitch, and we are going to make you get at bats, and that's how we're going to get our offense.
Yep.
And when we get our chance, we're going to go first to third. We're going to go second to home. That's where we score our runs. Like most games, right? Like, your starting pitcher is going to be in the third, fourth inning. They're going to have 60-plus pitches. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Get to the bullpen. You're going to get tough up at. You're going to lose some games. Yes. But majority of the time, you're probably going to win majority of them. And like tonight, we taxed the hell out of Baltimore's bullpen.
Yep.
So we're going into game 3. And tomorrow, like, it's a lot of pitchers, especially with a doubleheader today, right? So, like,
yep. Which means whoever played in the first game is probably going to play in the second game or tomorrow's game. Whoever played in the first game is probably going to play in tomorrow's game. Unless you played in both games, then you may come off the bench. Just depends. Because that'd be 3 games in 2 days. That'd be rough if you played in both games.
So, in the 2 games today, Baltimore threw 7 pitchers out the bullpen, Chris.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be rough for them tomorrow. They can't go deep. They're not going to be able to go deep into their bullpen tomorrow.
No. That plays. Like, yep. I'm not questioning anybody's that's watching baseball knowledge, but like, if for some reason you do not know, like, that's a big plus. That is a big, especially in a doubleheader. Because that's, 1 day later, you use 7 pitchers the day before.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this pitcher that's going against Skubal tomorrow does not have the greatest stats. So, I mean,
who is
like that you got to accept that's just how the Tigers are going to win. They're not gonna Bronx bomber you. They're not gonna, outpower you. They're just gonna outplay you. They're gonna outpitch you, and they're gonna out hustle you. That's how they're gonna win.
Yep. Trying to see how he pitched last year.
And I'm okay with that, Chris.
Yeah.
A win is a win at the end of the day.
Yep. The pitcher you pitched that we're pitching against didn't even have a good year last year. The last time he had a good year in 2023, but he did. Yeah, the last 2 years he hasn't had a good. Yeah, it might be a rough day for Baltimore tomorrow, but you never know. Those games where you sit back and go, "Hey, that pitcher sucks." That's when he throws the freaking gem. So like,
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You play the game for a reason, but
yeah.
you know, like so today guarantees we won another series.
Yep.
We've lost 2 series all year.
Yep.
If you don't think that's good, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, when you win 2 of 3 or 3 of 4 in a series, that's good. That's 70. That's 66 and to 75% winning percentages. That'll get you to the playoffs every single year in baseball. Every single year. Just
So I like this team, and we're not even fully healthy yet. I think we're gonna have a good summer, fans. I really do.
I think we will too.
I'm pleased with this team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I love Tigers baseball. Football is my favorite sport, but baseball it's my second. I'm enjoying the Pistons right now, but baseball, I definitely love baseball. I really do.
The baseball is my third. I am always a hockey fan first. I've always been a hockey fan. I played hockey when I was younger. I played adult hockey. Hockey is my first love. Football is my second favorite sport. Probably first. It's a toss-up between hockey and football to watch. I can watch any two hockey teams. I can't watch any two football teams. It has to be the Lions. Unless it's playoff football, then it changes. And then baseball's right there. The funny thing is with baseball, I can go to any baseball game, any professional baseball game, and watch it. I can watch the Atlanta Braves play the Pittsburgh Pirates with as long as I'm going with the buddy that just wants to have fun and drink. I will go to a baseball game because they're cheaper. But yeah, there's some stadiums that I can get behind, like right behind the dugouts for like less than $80.
So, anybody watching, man, and you're more than welcome to comment. I grew up in Tiger Stadium. I can still remember the smell. I can remember the smell. You walk in there, you smell the beer, the hot dogs. Like, I love Tiger Stadium. That was, I got a lot of memories. I was there with that famous Ken Griffey catch. I was right there in the bleachers. Awesome. I've been on the field. So that's a lot of fun to me, man. I got a lot of memories. I love my Tigers. Always have, always will.
Yep. Nope, I'm right there with you. I was there when the 84 World Series, watching it at home, just like anybody else that was born during that time frame.
I was only a year old.
Yep. I was 13 years old, sitting on the floor watching them play. Loved it.
You old fuck.
Yep, exactly. Yep. But it was fun. So yeah, we've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. Great. Love the talking. Love listening to the Tigers. But we're gonna have to go. It's we had 518 viewers right now. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for listening to us talk. The next time you see me, I might be in another room. Who knows? Another house, or not. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for viewing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. When we get 500 subscribers, we hit that 500 subscribers, we're going to give away either a Lions, a Red Wings, a Tigers, or a Pistons jersey to one lucky subscriber. But continue to like and subscribe, because once we hit 500 and we give away that jersey, we will set a new benchmark. We'll try to give another one away at our next, maybe 500, maybe 750. I don't know. But yeah, just keep liking and subscribing. Call and talk to your friends. Tell them about us. Hey, I mean, and come in the comments once you get a chance. If you come in the comments and talk to us, maybe we'll have a good conversation or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, anything else to say, Richard? Ooh, I'm losing my voice.
No, just thank you to all our subscribers.
Yep.
Great
Where
show.
can
I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you ever want to, comment, question, uh, you know, if you got something that we need to get better at, hey, go ahead and leave a comment, man.
Yep, that'd be great. Tell them where they can find you, Richard.
You can find me on X at Riggs928.
How about the other shows that you do? What other shows you guys do?
So we be on the I do the Pistons podcast on Mondays. We will do I'm on the NFL show a lot of times. We will have one Tuesday, so we'll be recapping the NFL draft, and a lot of us on there are from different fan bases. So you got the Lions, you got the Browns, you got the Ravens, you got the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
So different fan bases, different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be on What Up Though sometimes on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
I was on there last night. Hey man, just chirp in, support us, man. We're here to listen, take criticism, take comments, whatever to get us better. What we're doing good, whatever, man. Just holler it. Thank you.
Yep. You can find me at Crazy Hockey Fan on X. You can find me on Instagram at One Pride Nation _24. Yeah, thanks for everybody for listening to us tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's pretty much it. Thanks everybody, and we are out.